Yo, what's up, guys? Teacher Paul here, and today we have a coffee request. This is from Maria, and Maria says, "This is Martina from Nerdforge, loves coffee." Okay, so that's pretty cool. This is from the channel Nerdforge, and if you want to check out that video without my commentary, link is in the description as always. But go support them, go check them out as well. The name of the video is "I Built PC That Makes Coffee." I love this already. Guys, if you want to request a video, buy me a coffee. Link is in the description. Let's go. Let's make a bigger screen over here.
Here's the deal. I love coffee. Like, making that first pot of coffee in the morning is one of the highlights of my day. Just the smell of it, the little drippy drip sound it makes.
The drippy drip sound
of happiness. And then lunch comes around and I just want a single cup of coffee. Like, I'm an addict, sure, but like I have some limits. It's just that process of
Is it too much to ask?
To
just a single cup of coffee?
Just a fraction of a pot of coffee that seems so unnecessary. There has to be a better way. And there is. It's called a coffee machine. They make single cups of coffee from little pods, or they grind the beans or whatever. But the problem with those is they are very huge and clunky. And also, I don't like the coffee pod things. It doesn't taste very good to me, okay? And so I had the great idea, and I'm definitely not gonna regret this, to try and build a coffee machine that makes a single cup of coffee straight into my computer.
What?
I'm a little skeptical.
Straight into your computer or straight from your computer?
Not gonna lie, if I'm gonna be able to do this at all, I have to break it down into two separate tasks: the functionality and the aesthetics. The aesthetics is definitely my comfort zone, which makes me think I should probably start with the functionality. In terms of functionality, there's basically two main goals. One, since I'm building a computer from scratch, it has to work as, well, a computer in terms of performance, heat, all that stuff, no compromises. And two, if...
Wait, she actually means the coffee needs to go into the computer. What? What? That's what?
If this coffee machine is ever going to be used and not just be some weird party trick, one button has to do everything. Grind the beans, funnel the beans into the filter, brew the coffee, everything. Let me just show you how I'm imagining the system working.
She should definitely, at this point, sell these type of ideas or sell these products.
My coffee maker and my coffee bean grinder. My idea is, if we just take the coffee maker, remove the coffee pot, and instead we put a coffee mug in here. Then we take our coffee bean grinder, where you put the beans in the top, they come out into this container, but we ditch the container, and instead we put the coffee bean grinder like this, and sort of direct the beans into the filter and down in the cup.
Okay. Interesting.
And have a taste of this. That's good coffee. Okay, this might actually work. Interesting. Okay.
She's got an idea.
Oh, fytti. Get off. Yeah. Now, I've been researching a bunch of different computer cases, and I think the safest bet is just going for the largest I could find. So this is it, the Obsidian 1000D Super Tower case.
Nice.
There's some pretty big modifications we have to do to this case to be able to mount everything securely. Cutting metal is not my favorite pastime.
Wait, I feel like I should try this at home. It's just have some coffee right next to me, and also it has to have like a heating pad, just because the coffee gets so cold here.
Time, but it's gonna be worth it. Just gonna do it, Martina. Chop chop. Let's go. No idea where that went.
Where does she get these ideas, by the way?
Safety squint. I mean,
Yo.
it kind of fits.
Now that I see her standing next to it, that is a huge PC. That is actually pretty big. I think it's bigger than my tower. She has a great mind and a great personality indeed. Wow.
So I ended up switching out the coffee maker with the one I have at home because it's easier to control the on-off button with an Arduino, and also we can actually disable the hot plates. Kind of important because you don't
For some reason, I thought she was actually going to do the whole coffee machine from scratch as well.
want it to just radiate heat inside the PC after the coffee is done. So yeah, cool. New coffee maker. Anyway, I think we managed to do most of the major modifications that we have to do to this case. We got rid of that fan rack in the front. It is now cut on the sides here, so it's completely open to reach the coffee maker and the filter. We also managed to make a hole at the top here for the bean cup, and also cutting off this part of the grinder itself. Before I actually fasten these machines to the inside of the case, I just want to make sure that I can actually control every step of the process. Like the bean grinder, no problem. It will just grind the beans for 1 cup and stop by itself. But the coffee maker, on the other hand, it will just keep boiling water. As long as there's water in the tank, it will be boiled. Which means it will just like flow into the computer and make it an underwater world, and we don't want that. So our task is to figure out how long we have to leave the coffee maker on for before we turn it off, because it has no self-control. It needs our help. We have the time. From a completely cold state, this is the amount we get in 1 minute 20 seconds. I just want to do one final test manually to test everything. So let's first of all put the beans in the top. So step 1, grind the beans. Okay, cool. Coffee machine. 3, 2, 1. That should be the perfect amount of coffee. Oh, hell yeah, it's the perfect amount, baby! And now for the taste test.
She should do a timer for them. Good?
Oh my god. Perfect amount of coffee. The only thing that might cause a little bit of a problem is that when the water vapor gets up into the tube that is connected to the coffee bean grinder, it kind of makes it sticky on the inside, which may cause the coffee to like stick to the inside.
But what about the... Because she's going to have a PC in there as well, right? What about the vapor for the electronics? And also, what about the heat factor? Because that's going to heat up the PC too, right?
Of the tube. I'm not quite sure if it's actually gonna end up being a problem though, but I think I'm just gonna 3D model a little bracket for it, which might improve it a bit. And I also have to make a bracket for the coffee bean grinder, some brackets for the coffee maker, a little cup holder to lift the cup closer to the filter, and probably some other little bits and pieces.
Thank you for the
to
follow.
puzzle this thing together. So
Phantom
I think it's
dentist.
time to put my 3D modeling skills to the test. I can't wait to finally just stick him in there permanently. Let's freaking go! Woo!
She has to think of everything, every step of the way. Ooh, didn't fit. It's hard because of the cable, no? Okay, it's looking good, looking good. What was that? What was that? Oh, ad.
Noise. Cubicle makes these crates
Noise.
filled with awesome hands-on projects delivered straight to your door. Not your face, unless you pissed off the mailman or something. Each crate has everything you need to build and complete a project. Like for example, this wooden automation that makes a hand-cranked marble climb
That
stairs.
is pretty cool.
Okay, this is actually really fun. Run, my balls, run! Or unleash the chaos in a controlled manner with a spin art machine. I wish I had these crates when I was younger so I could learn how to make stuff and understand how things are built from scratch in such a fun, easy access way. Where were you when I was growing up, KiwiCo? Where? KiwiCo offers 9 different monthly crate lines for different age groups and interests, as well as individual crates if you just want to try one out first. So if
Okay, we're just gonna
Nerdforge,
fast forward the ad.
of any monthly line. And dude, look how freaking cool this looks. I mean, it looks so legit. With
It looks
all the
super
tubing
cool.
and the custom brackets and everything just fitting together as they should. Freaking love it. Let me just show you everything. So up here we have the bean cup, nice and secured in place. Then right next to it we
I wonder if
have
she
a
actually
little lid.
uses these things.
Wait. A little lid that sits nice and securely on top of a little funnel that goes down into the water tank, led by this nice hardline tubing that is actually, you know, meant for computers. Then from the bean cup, it goes into this pretty glass funnel, into the filter, through this little bracket right here. So I put a little bit
That
of
is
angle on
very
it, which
good
I
work.
think might help a bit with the vapor escaping up into the tube. Then probably the most complicated piece is this bracket for the bean grinder. I think it turned out really nice and secure in the end. Like the end of it right here is just bolted to the case itself, so that thing is going nowhere. And then finally down here we have some brackets for the coffee maker that's also really nice and secure, and this little cup holder right here that just fits the cup
Wow.
so perfectly, so satisfying. And that
And the crazy thing is that she 3D printed everything, which is absolutely incredible, isn't it? Amazing.
is the Franken coffee machine in all its glory. I just want to do one final test before moving on, just to like calm my nerves. Like, I know it should work, it's just, it's good to test along the way. And also it's an excuse for me to get a cup of coffee.
Every time she wants some coffee, she's gonna say, I'm gonna test the
So
machine.
good. Since we confirmed everything is working, let's now try to control everything with electronics. So we're basically just going to use an Arduino to be the brains of the operation. We have these little relays to turn on and off.
Is the rest of the
both
PC
coffee
gonna
maker
fit
and the
there,
bean
though?
grinder. We have a button to trigger everything. And finally, we have this ultrasonic sensor that sits right here. That's going to detect if there is a coffee mug in place, it will turn on. If there's no mug, nothing happens. Oh, and we'll probably have some LEDs in place here too. Solder time, my favorite.
She said my favorite, but then he's doing it.
First test. Okay, coffee mug. So now all I have to do is to click this.
Hopefully.
3, 2, 1. No.
Didn't
I
work.
found the error.
Found the bug.
Okay, nice.
Take 2.
Again, take 2.
Hey, it doesn't really. It doesn't. First try. Okay, it's not plugged in. That's why.
I'm sorry.
Hey, that's the least of the problems, though.
There we go. It's on.
It's on.
Yes. It's promising. Let's hope it stops in time. Stop.
Is it all automatic?
I think about now would be a good time to stop.
It did.
And it stopped.
Hey,
Okay, it's all
everything
automatic
works.
with the
the relief.
press of a button.
There it is, the first cup
Oh,
of coffee
it's a little bit
made with no
bigger.
manual labor, only electronics. It's beautiful.
Maybe the timer is a little bit too much because that's almost at the brim. It's a little bit more coffee than she was doing before.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna finally spend some time making this pretty. This is my favorite step, the most satisfying step. So one of the main materials is gonna be these paint stirring sticks, which are surprisingly pretty. Like, I have no idea why they look so nice and made from this nice wood. Like, this whole bag was $10. I'm gonna use these as detailing both on the inside of the case and the outside. And I really wanna give this that like warm wood feeling with some orange lighting, maybe even put a plant in here. All right, guys. This is the best part. Let's freaking go.
Wait, is she even gonna put a PC in there though? Drop the bass. Hey, as she said, the aesthetic is your comfort zone. Dude, is she the biggest YouTuber or no in Norway? I think Magnus is the biggest one, right? Magnus Mitko? We need to react to more of his videos soon. This is absolutely fascinating. If she does something different from B-roll, like she does like a slow TV type of live stream, I think a lot of people would watch it. Yeah, she's probably. I think the fact that she needs to change the filter is the same problem as the coffee beans. She needs to refill the beans, right? So I don't think there's a solution for that. It has to be manually. And now she's adding the PC. I wonder if the fan cools down the coffee though. Dude, this is some kind of creative craziness. I'm so happy that there are crazy people like this. This is awesome.
It's complete.
Wow.
I think the wood turned out so much better than I
It looks
expected,
so
honestly.
good.
Oiling them just made them such a rich, nice color, and I'm confused still. Like, why? I
It looks
record
so
these
good.
forever now. And also for aesthetical purposes, we have added some LED filament up here and down here that just really give off this nice cozy glow. And also I've 3D printed and modeled this coffee filter holder down here, just so we can keep everything like in one space. So we have a complete coffee making station. Perfect. So for the airflow and stuff here, because I know someone's gonna ask about the airflow, we have two 1400mm fans up here for intake, two 1200mm fans back here, also for intake, and finally two more fans in the front here for the exhaust. So the air is just gonna move through the case in this direction. So honestly, I don't think airflow is gonna be a problem. It's just gonna whoosh straight out the case. It's gonna be fine. It's a big boy. Like, we're good. I also added this little plant, you know, to make it nice and cozy in here.
It was a nice touch, plant. A little bit of green there. Gotta see if the computer is working too.
Oh, it's so bright. It's so much brighter than what I expected. I mean, I knew since we put so many LEDs in here, but oh, it's
Honestly,
so
look.
cozy. Oh,
If she wants to sell personalized computers, she would make a fortune because that is absolutely beautiful. And it makes so much sense to have coffee right next to your computer. I mean, whenever you want some fresh brewed coffee, like I have to go to the kitchen every time when I want coffee. You know, why not have one on like inside my computer?
And I forgot to tell you about this little progress bar down here, because
There's
Hansi
a
has put it
progress
into the
bar?
Arduino. A little progress bar that would go up when the coffee is brewing, and then turn green
That's
once the coffee is
crazy.
complete. Very fancy.
That
I wanna
is
take
so
the
nice.
computer, move it to my desk, put it
I
in
love
its
these two.
proper home, and then it's coffee time. Let's see if I can move this on my own.
Oh, it must be heavy. Super heavy.
There's no way. I'm taking you up. It's not happening. It's really heavy. Have a grip. Oi.
It's pretty heavy.
Just a little bit.
I mean, it is a computer plus 2 coffee makers.
Between us.
It is a wall. Oh my god. It's huge. Oh, it looks. I'm not even gonna be able to see you.
It's huge.
I like how
So it also works as a, when you work in an office and you have to like separate your table, it also doubles down as that as well. How do you call those? Dividers? No, I don't know.
it matches our overall.
Oh my god. It's even the same color. Okay, we got everything plugged in.
Wait, was that not on purpose? It actually fits the background. Was that not on purpose, or is it just because she loves wooden stuff?
I have a screen. I have a very nice matching pink keyboard and mouse. I'm also gonna attach the side panels later on the case itself. I just wanna make sure everything is working before I do that. So now it's finally time to do
a happy
full
accident.
test run. I haven't actually run everything at once, so I'm a little nervous, but hopefully it's all gonna be fine. So first of all, water. Let's just fill it all to the top. There's something so satisfying seeing it floating down the tube like that.
It is satisfying.
Of course, we gotta refill the bean cup.
Oh no. She can do everything except open a simple bag of beans, of coffee beans.
Okay, we try again.
Yeah, that's not the technique to
Perfect.
open a
And
coffee.
now coffee filters
bean bag.
into nice little holder. So satisfying. Everything's now in place, so let's
She looks
just
so
pretend
happy
I
with
just
it.
had lunch. I'm very full, I'm satisfied, except I want one single cup of coffee. So I sit down at my desk, turn on the computer. So now all I have to do is take this out, grab a filter, put it back in, and press play.
Oh, wow,
no,
the button is
we
right
forgot
there.
our cup, but don't worry because it's not gonna turn on unless there's a mug in there because of the ultrasonic sensor. So now when I put my mug back in and then I press play, everything's gonna work. Hopefully. Please. Yeah, boy. Oh, it's so cool to see the beans just funneling, just shooting down. And now the coffee.
That
maker
is
can turn on.
amazing.
There we go. And see, we even made this timer. So it's gonna go up all the way until the coffee is done. And once it's done, it's gonna glow bright green. And now we wait.
That is so cool. I wish I had one of those.
Should be done soon. There we go. There we go.
And then it turns green.
Nice.
Wow.
And now I finally
Nice.
have my cup of coffee without having to go to the kitchen. Of course, a little taste test. It's so good. It's so much better than kitchen coffee. This coffee.
Does she
is the
not-
best coffee. This
I was-
is not
I'm
gonna be
gonna
like
ask,
my
does she
main
not
coffee machine.
add
I'm
sugar
still gonna
to her
make
coffee?
the full pot in the kitchen in
you?
the morning, but use this for my 1 cup of lunch coffee. And I have to say, it's working really well, at least for now. You know, I'm gonna give myself a little tap on the shoulder, you know? It works, Martina. Nice. I guess we'll see a couple of months down the line how it's working then. We can post about it on Instagram, give a little update. But there is still one more thing we have to do, and that is, of course, to attach the side panels. And then we're done. So let's go fetch the side panels and just smack them on there.
What about milk? Do you guys add milk to your coffee? I feel like at this point I'm torturing you guys. What about cream? You put cream in your coffee.
That's it. A computer that can also make coffee. Oh my god, I love this thing. Anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found this enjoyable and interesting,
That
maybe
is
kind of weird.
beautiful.
And of course, a huge thank you to our patrons for continuing to support us. You're freaking awesome. And now, it is finally time. Let's have a look at the panel results.
Let's have a look. That is so crazy. It's a coffee machine inside a PC. That is beautiful. Guys, I really like the projects of Nerdforge. Go check it out.
Here's the deal. I love
Go check it out, man. Honestly, that channel is awesome. It's really cool. Hansi is upset with the sugar milk cream comments. I knew it was gonna be a trigger. Oh man. I remember being on board a ship while in Britain, and one of the shore people who was on board for something asked for sugar for the coffee. I was so confused. It's like, why do you want sugar for your coffee? Oh man. Do you want salt too? Actually, some people actually have salt in their coffee because it actually, they say it enhances the taste of the coffee. So let me know how you like your coffee, guys. Um, in any case, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for this request. These guys, both of them, this channel is absolutely amazing. I love these type of projects. It's educational, it's creative, it's very inspiring, because the fact that they put so much dedication to this project, it's really inspiring. It's amazing. And guys, if you have any videos you want me to check out, you can do like Maria did. Go over to Buy Me a Coffee, request a video, buy me a coffee, and yeah, that's it. Or go over here to watch more of my videos on YouTubers. Take care. Bye-bye.